Meglio inglese, vero, sì. Non parlo
What
molto.
are for you? What are for you the musical fragrance, the deep essence of Sicily, of the musical of music of the Sicily?
Oh, the music of Sicily is like Sicily itself. I mean, it's so many layers of history that, and and the new musicians I think are starting to play more improvised music that includes
Some tune,
some of the folk music from Sicily
some tune.
and some of the rhythms. For me, I'm just living there. Maybe I absorb some of this. I don't know, wildness about Sicily. I don't know, but it's difficult for me to know how it affects me, musically.
You play Sicilian walk,
That's Glenn Moore's piece. Yeah,
More.
yeah. He
But there
came and
is a-
visited us in Sicily, and he took a walk in Sicily. So
Okay.
that's what he called it. That.
What do you remember of the time when you play with Weather Report?
Oh, I just saw Joe Zavano maybe 4 years ago, and we talked about that, and the that session was very creative. We spent maybe 6 or 7 hours in the studio trying to figure some way to play Wayne Shorter's tune, and what happened was, very just by accident. I was playing, and it sounded so good as a solo that they ran outside and without me knowing it and recorded me playing solo. Then we came back together and played the second part. But in those days, when Weather Report and Mahavishnu Orchestra in Oregon and the great Miles Davis's groups, and it was a great time in New York City, and everyone played with everyone else. This was an amazing thing about New York City in those days.
A great school.
Yeah, yeah. We play with everybody,
Everybody.
combinations of people.
What is for you the originality of Oregon in the world musical scene?
Well, we've always included rhythms. We've played with musicians from all over the world and different ethnic musicians. Mark, for example, plays with the Cuban group with Paco de Rivera.
Paco de Rivera.
Mark
piano
is the
player.
regular drummer with him. No, he's a saxophone player.
Saxophone.
And Paul now is playing with Bela Fleck, a banjo player, also when he's not with Oregon. But we've always played with a lot of different musicians, and the group was born with these unusual instruments, that we all played. And Colin with his Indian and African music, and the original drummer. And I've played with a lot of Brazilian musicians and jazz piano mainly, and classical music. So it's always been a mix of many ideas.
Who are the guitarists and the piano player that have influenced for your style?
Guitar player, not so much. Mostly piano player. I would say Bill Evans and some of the newer piano players. I mean, even Chick and Herbie and Keith, maybe Jarrett.
Keith Jarrett?
But no, my sort of guitar playing is really based on my piano playing, really, and also from a lot of Brazilian music is involved. But most of my influences, I say, come from very early. Classical players, maybe Julian Bream's approach to classical music, but this is a long time ago. Now I don't know what's influencing me.
Why not sitar?
Why I don't play sitar? It's so different. It would ruin my fingers. You have to put a pick on it, and you play it with one finger, and you develop or two fingers, and you develop this horrible slot. I mean, it'd be impossible to play, and I'm not that excited about it for playing a sitar.
What is the importance of Paul oboe in the Oregon music?
Oh, it's very important. I think it's one of the major identifying sounds of the group is the oboe. He's one of the few oboe players in the world that is a great oboist but can improvise, and there aren't many of those. And he's brilliant at playing the horn in a very strong classical, with great strong classical roots, and then his being able to improvise the way he does is. And he's a very rare player, and that sound is very much identified with Oregon.
What is the music that you like today, and what is for you the direction where the music go?
I mean, I just keep developing what I already know, really. I'm not hunting for new things so much. And there's enough that I haven't even begun to touch that I already have in my fingers, and music that I've already heard that affects me. I don't think so much as a new direction. The only direction might be to compose maybe some music for more classical music, maybe some guitar and string quartet, guitar and symphony orchestra pieces. But as far as planning a direction, it just seems to evolve naturally.